Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. If you're new to my channel, my name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. So today I'm bringing to you this gorgeous cotton bandana head wrap, and it's really a quick and beautiful and easy project to crochet. The free pattern is as always on my blog selinaveronique.com. Everything will be linked in the down bar. As well as all the materials that I've used, and it's a really easy project. So for this project you will need 100% cotton yarn. I used a basic mercerized beautiful DK Light 3 yarn by Paytons. However, you can substitute with any light 3 yarn 100% cotton that you prefer. I will be linking all the materials precisely in the down bar, so you can check that out. I also used a 4mm crochet hook, and you will also be needing a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors. So I will be using US terms, and to begin this tutorial you will be creating a slip knot. So just go ahead and create a slip knot. Pop your hook through that slip knot, and now you are going to be chaining 4. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now we are simply going to be slip stitching through that first chain to close to create a circle, a ring. So now that we've got this ring, we are going to be starting our first round, which is chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this first chain 4 counts as your first double crochet and chain space. So now that you've chained 4, you are going to be placing 3 double crochets within that center. So just wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center and create a double crochet into that. As you can notice, I will be tidying up my loose end as I go along. And now I'm just going to add my 2 more double crochets to create the 3. So just go ahead and do that. There we go. And this is our first cluster of 3 double crochets. Now we are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and place another 3 double crochet within that center. So just go ahead and place another 3 double crochets within that center, like so. And to finish off this round, you are going to be chaining 1 and placing 1 last double crochet inside this center. And this is what round 1 will look like. So it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a very simple pattern that you will be able to pick up really easily. So now for round 2, we are going to be chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work, so like this. And now we are going to be placing 3 double crochets within this space from the previous row. So just go ahead, and this chain 4 counts as a double crochet and chain 1. So now just go ahead and place 3 double crochets within this space. And now we are simply going to be chaining 1, and we're going to go into the next space, which is also the center. So just go ahead and place 3 double crochets inside this center. 1, 2 and 3. And because this is the center, we are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and placing another 3 double crochets within, so another 3 double crochets within that space, and this creates our center. So this will be the same every time we reach the center. This will be the same at every row. So now we are going to be chaining one, and we are going to be going into the next space, which is this space here, and placing 3 double crochets into that. So 2 and 3, chain 1 and place 1 last double crochet into this space. And this is what it looks like, and you see it creates the increases as we go along. So it's a very repetitive pattern. It's very easy to pick up. So now I'm just going to show you round 3. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you see it's always the exact same principle. This counts as your first double crochet plus chain 1. You're going to go into this space and place 3 double crochets into that. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and now we're going to go into the center once again. And so for this center we are going to be placing 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2 and 3 double crochets and 3, and this creates our center. Chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and go into the last chain space here and place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and so chain 1 and place 1 last double crochet within this space. There we go. And this is our third round completed. So now that we've completed round 3, I'm simply going to show you round 4 briefly because it's just the exact same pattern. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work, and now, and this counts as your first double crochet in chain 1, and now you are simply going to be placing 3 double crochets within that space. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that, chain 1 and go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets, chain 1 and go into the center and place 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets. So I'm just unraveling my skein of yarn, sorry. So I'm just gonna place my second and third double crochet to finish off the center. Now I'm just going to chain 1, go into the next space and place 3 double crochets into that. And chain 1, so chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1, and this is our last chain space, so just place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1 and one last double crochet. So I'm just going to let you carry on with this pattern. And okay, so for this project, just go ahead and make 13 rows in total. So I've crocheted 13 rows of this pattern, and now I'm just going to show you how to make the chain arc border. So now for the chain arc border, it's going to be very, very simple. We're simply just going to chain 3. So go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2 and 3, and skip the next stitch. So this 3 chain counts as our first stitch. Skip 1 stitch and go into the next one and place a single crochet into that. So just go ahead and place a single crochet into that. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Once again, skip 1 stitch and place a single crochet into the next. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And again, skip 1 stitch and go into the next. And just carry on doing this. So this is what it should look like. So just chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, skip 1 stitch and go into the next stitch. And just carry on until you reach the top of, actually just carry on until you reach the other side. So just carry on with this same principle of chaining 3, skipping 1 stitch and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Once you reach the top of the triangle where the chain 2 space is, my last single crochet was in this stitch, so now I've got my 2 chain space. What I am going to be doing is chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and skipping the 2 chains this time and go into the next stitch right here. So this is what I've done for the top of the triangle, and now I'm simply going to chain 3 and carry on with the pattern as normal. So skip 1 stitch and go into the next. So just carry on with this pattern until you reach the bottom of this project, and then I'll show you what to do then. So I've just finished my chain arc edging and it looks really pretty. So now I've placed my last single crochet at the very end in the last stitch, and what we are going to be doing now is the hair tie. So we are simply going to be chaining 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've chained 30, and what I am going to be doing now is I'm just going to zoom in. Okay, so now that I've chained 30, I am simply going to be slip stitching all along this chain. So to slip stitch, I'm simply going to skip the first chain here next to the hook and go into the second like so and slip stitch. So just go ahead and slip stitch, go into the next chain and slip stitch also, and into the next, and just slip stitch all the way along until you reach the first chain, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, so I've placed my final slip stitch in the final chain. And now just to secure it, I'm just going to go into one of the stitches here at the corner and slip stitch through that just to secure it. And now I am simply going to be fastening off and then tidying up that loose end, and I'll show you how to do the other side. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. Really gorgeous. And what we are going to be doing is adding a strap to this side. So just take your yarn and attach it to this corner right here. So just go ahead and attach it like so. And you are simply going to be repeating the process that I've just showed you right now. So just chain 30 and then slip stitch through every single chain just like I showed you. So if you need more help, just rewind the video, and then once you've done that, fasten off and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next week, bye bye.